back. Take two of the Mario Kart items tier list. Today I'm joined by Dan Snake, Brian, and Lucas. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Oh boy. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. Those are items. From Double Dash on to Mario Kart Tour. And there's the tiers, and let's just get into it. The banana.
We said C tier.
Yeah, we said C
No, we
tier.
said D tier. We said D because you can really only use it for defense, and even then, you can only use it once. It's not that great.
Yeah, it's really not used as an offensive item. If you know how to use it. And then the blooper is next. This one, again, just not that great of an item. It's very ineffective, and it's a very ineffective item, just not that great. And
No, especially if you're playing against CPUs, it's literally nothing.
yeah, they can't. Yeah, especially if you're playing alone. And even if you're not playing alone, like, it's easy to get the ink off of you, and you can still see the track. Unless, I mean, it's really not that effective. It's really bad. So, all right, Bomb Mom. We said C tier for this one.
We did. I don't like that placement, but we can keep it there.
I say C tier because it is more effective than the banana, for sure. It can be used more as an offensive weapon, but it's just hard to aim.
With Boo, we said B tier for this one, I believe.
We forgot to mention that the Boo also has a shot, also can shock dodge. At least in Mario Kart 8, it can shock dodge. We forgot to mention that in the first take. Yeah, you can shock dodge. Plus, it steals an item, which is pretty cool. But again, it's usually you get shit items usually anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But again, it's still useful, I think.
Sure.
The boomerang.
Nice boomerang flower, baby. We said this one was also in C. Just, it feels like one you throw away, you know?
Unless there's somebody right in front of you. It can also go through. Also, it can go through any item. So, it can go through shells and stuff. So you can break the shells and then also hit the player at the same time. It's good for multiple hits at once, but it's not the greatest. It's hard to aim, especially if you're at a very curvy track, like Donut Hills 3, I think it's called, or whatever.
Plains 3, yeah.
And it's just not too great. At least you get 3 shots with it, so you mess up once, you get it back. But another thing I don't like is when you launch it once and you have another item, you have to use that other item before you can use the boomerang again. So it's like, if you have a good item that you want to use, you have to use it before you can use the boomerang again, which is pretty stupid, I think. But
in general, we just need an option to switch whatever items.
Yeah. Alright, just the singular green shell is up next.
You said this was on par with D tier.
Yeah, same with the banana. I mean, you can use it more as an offensive weapon than just a defensive, but usually people just use a singular green shell as a defensive weapon. Since it's unpredictable. You can get some good bounces with it, but I mean, it's not. No, just can't. Not very useful. Not really worth it. The coin is F tier.
True.
It does nothing. It really does nothing. I don't know why Eli said that you can notice a speed difference. Like, maybe when it comes to time trials, sure, but like in a regular race with people, it doesn't make that much of a difference.
I mean, it speeds you up, but considering you just find the coins on the track anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they're not even. Yeah, you can find them on the track, so it's like, why do you need to get them as an item?
If this were a game that was super competitive, then I'd say coins would be a lot more important. But there's so much luck that being at super top speed all the time isn't the huge key to winning. Otherwise, and there's also a maximum number of coins. Otherwise, that'd be a lot more.
Yeah, you can only have 10 coins at a time. So if you could have an unlimited amount of coins or even a larger amount, it'd probably be more effective. But there's little to no difference with just 10.
Yeah.
All right, the fake item block, which I think
it's,
last got used in Wii.
Yeah. I think this goes in D tier because it doesn't fool anyone.
It doesn't. It's easily differential from the regular item blocks. I guess it can be kind of used as a defensive thing, and if you really want to just get somebody really quickly, but the only way it's really effective is if you put it in a line of other item blocks. If you just put it random place, it's easily avoidable. It doesn't even move, it just sits there.
All right, Bullet Bill. This one's pretty easy.
Pretty self-explanatory. It's an S tier item.
True.
It can break through anything. It can shock dodge. It can launch you from the back to the front.
Save you from failing a shortcut.
Yeah, you can't take shortcuts with it, but you still get to take the turns perfectly with it. You don't have to worry about turning or anything. So it's nice. It's a nice break for your fingers when you get it because you don't have to do anything.
If only it didn't ruin your 3-star runs, you know?
Yeah.
But it makes sense why it does. It gives you a free half lap.
True.
Yeah.
All right, the Crazy 8.
Crazy 8.
Which is also
Probably also S tier.
I think we did say that because it was a star and a mushroom, and then 6 other items you throw away. So pretty nice.
Considering the star and mushroom are already pretty good.
It also has a red shell in it too, so.
Yeah. Just the problem is you generally don't use them very strategically.
No, because they spin around you, so it's. I mean, there's a little bit of predictability, but not a whole lot.
And you see the 8 items that are around you, and you get really excited.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, that's what I just spam it. I usually try not to waste the star though. I try to try that one strategically, but the other ones, no, I just spam them. Alright, Fire Flower up next. This is another spam item. You usually just spam it everywhere and hope you hit something.
But I mean, you generally do, because of how many times you can throw it.
You get a bunch, and if you aim them all in a general direction, you usually hit on one of your 8 throws.
And I mean, if there's some obstacles ahead of you, you might be able to hit them, which is nice.
Yeah, that's good to clear a path out, make it a little bit easier.
But generally, there's not enough items on a Mario Kart track to make it difficult for you to go through it. So
unless there's four lightning strikes in one race, then
frantic items.
Or frantic items, yeah. All right, moving on. We got the triple banana. And this, I'm not a fan of this one. I feel like it's easier for a red shell or a green shell to get through this and hit you than it is with the triple green shell, but I know it's supposed to be the same, but it doesn't feel like that. Now again, it was very overpowered in the earlier games that it was included with, because you could put all 3 behind you, but now they just rotate around you. You can't even do that. So
yeah, I mean, it's easily as useful as the bob-omb. So
yeah. I mean, it does give nice protection until you lose one of the bananas. Then usually you're kind of screwed, so you usually just want to drop the other 2 behind you and hope somebody runs over them. Alright, let's do the single mushroom next. Single, regular, old mushroom.
I think we said A. This is kind of B.5. But
it would be low A if we were ordering them, you know?
Yeah.
Give it the benefit of the doubt and put it in A. Really simple but a useful item. Shortcuts. It's nice for small shortcuts. It's nice for a little bit of a boost to pass somebody on the last lap. It's just nice. It's not anything over crazy. It's not anything underwhelming or stupid. It's nice. Just a nice simple item. Piranha Plants up next. really good for getting stuff in front of you, but not very good for stuff getting behind you because it can't do that. But it can eat up items in front of you, can eat other racers, so it is pretty effective. It also gives you a speed boost, but yeah, I think its main weakness is it doesn't get stuff behind you.
What's next? The Thundercloud. I think this is another easy placement.
That's an F. Bye. It's the only item that you can pick up from a block that can hurt you. And
I think you should. I think it's an E.
Maybe.
I think if you're both a little lucky and good with using it, you can get some utility out of it.
Cool. I mean, we put them. You know what? Let's make this E a different tier for maybe kind of usable. Like the Blooper never works, and the coin never works. Thundercloud.
If you're playing by yourself, the Blooper does literally nothing.
right.
The Thundercloud.
So I think it's nice that you can at least, if you're good and lucky, do something with the Thundercloud, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it at least has some effectability to it. It at least does something. So I guess that gives it some benefit.
Yeah.
Alright, moving on. The triple green shell. And I think this should go... should it go in B or should it go in...
I think we put it in B. I think this one's pretty nice. I think it's sort of got the similar effect to your Firefly. You can use it on defense. But if you, again, you have 3... So you can still like throw them all in a general direction like you can with this fire flower, and you'll get about the same effect. So I'd say they go in the same tier.
Yeah, makes sense. It's also, I feel like it's better for protection as well. I don't know why. There's really nothing different between them. It just feels better when I have a triple green shell instead of a triple banana.
Alright. What do we got next? We're gonna do the spiny shell next.
Blue shell. It's technically called the spiny shell, but everybody calls it the blue shell. Come on.
I think this one's also kind of garbage because, like, it doesn't really help you. It more so just hurts some other person. And from where you're getting this in, like, 8th, I think. It's not going to help you very much. It's going to help people in the 2nd. Hurt someone along the way. But I think this goes pretty low.
I mean, it's definitely been buffed. I think it's had a very unfair buff, in my opinion, with it being able to hurt.
It's good if you're in like 3rd and someone else gets it.
Right, but like this is if you get it. If you get it, it's not at all useful for you.
I mean, it is pretty funny.
It can condense the field a little bit, but it's generally not that much.
I mean, it is funny if you have a friend in 1st and he's going to win the race, then you launch it at them. That is pretty funny.
And it takes such a long time.
Alright, moving on, we got the Pow Block.
Powerhorn to be able to deflect it easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the Pow Block up next.
Block.
This
Let me
is...
put this in C.
Yeah, it's not...
You can dodge it, like, even by shaking, you won't slow down, you'll just lose your item. If you're in the air, you'll lose it, you'll dodge it entirely. And it only hits, like, the top half of the field, because it only goes... So, not too great.
I think it hits only people in front of you.
It does.
So, I mean, I guess it's more effective if you're in dead last than if you're in, like, 6th or something.
You're not going to get a POW in dead last, though. That's the thing. You're only going to get it in, like, 8th through 5th or something like that.
Right.
Eyeball. The Mega Mushroom. I think we put this in B tier for being just a super nerfed star. Because you can't shock dodges, you can still do, but they aren't as effective. And it's super short.
True.
It is short. You can run over people, but, like, really, do you really need to do that? So,
I mean, it's essentially
Red Shell. I think did we put this one in B or A?
I think we put
I
in
think one
B.
red shell is like can't be better than 3 green shells. I'm gonna put this in B.
Yeah.
Good placement. Good placement.
Like, I'd rather have a mushroom, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the star. This one's gotta go in S.
Definitely.
Just pretty useful.
Shortcuts, better handling, invincibility. Self-explanatory right there. Basically the same as a bullet bill, except you can take shortcuts.
Super League.
It
This
seems
one's not very good.
great. I would put it down in D, but that's, I don't know. I just don't like it.
I think I put it in C. This is one you just kind of spam to get rid of.
Because you have to be right next to someone to use it.
Right.
And I mean, if you're right next to someone, it's nice, but
Yeah.
any item can hit someone that's right next to you.
It's basically the Piranha Plant, except you can only block from the back.
The feather. I think this one's garbage. E tier.
Yeah.
I used it, so.
Yeah.
It's the only Mario Kart Tour exclusive on here.
It's in the Super Mario Kart, the original, and it's in 8 Deluxe Battle Mode.
Yeah, but it's still, yeah, I guess true.
Still useless. I
Still
don't think it's
very-
in Tour, actually, but it's useless no matter how you have it. There are a couple cool shortcuts in the original Super Mario Kart, but since it's only in Battle Mode, you just kind of waste it, and very occasionally you can, like, steal the shine from someone in Shine Thief or something. That never really used that well.
Yeah.
Super Horn.
B.
B?
It's a better Pow Block.
A.
I'd say
This only hits, like, people near you, and the Pow Block hits everyone.
everyone in front of you.
Everyone in front of you, yeah. But there's still gonna be more than the people that are...
The thing that gives the Super Horn an advantage is it can deflect blue shells, and it's the only thing that can do that. So, that's its main draw.
Which would be nice if you didn't have to forsake, like, getting items. You know?
Right.
Right.
Because, I mean, you can use it to mess with people near you, which is nice if you're, like, right at the end of a race and you don't want people to get ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
You have to forsake having other items to use to save it for a blue shell.
True. I think B is a good placement for it.
Red Shells, I think this goes, like, A+.
Definitely top tier. Well, not super top tier, but it's definitely a really good item. I think it's the rarest item, like, when you play the game, because you have to get it when you're far back, but usually you're gonna get like a star or a bullet bill or a crazy 8.
I don't think it is. I think it's the Crazy 8.
Crazy 8's definitely a rare item, but when I've played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I usually get Crazy 8 more than I get a triple red shell.
Really?
Those are surprising. I think they're a little more common than you're thinking. But anyways, that's not important. Moving on, though. We got the golden mushroom, and you know what? Let's do the golden and triple together, since they're pretty similar. Where do we think these both go?
I think they both go in S tier.
Alright. I guess it does make sense to have 3 be better than 1. But I think the golden's not really great, because you use it once and then you kind of got to spam it. 3, you can use whatever.
If you're in a good spot, it's nice, but...
If you have the golden
there's not
mushroom,
really many spots where you want to spam a mushroom, yeah.
the golden mushroom is like the triple banana also has gotten nerfed recently because it's not individual. It's like it's not a set amount. It's on a timer. Yeah, so I can see why you want to put that. I can see that why there'd be A tier, so I agree with that. And then same reasoning with the S for the triple mushroom. It's a set amount, so you can use them whenever you want. It's good for longer shortcuts. It's good for really just good speed boosts.
Alright, last and best is the shot. S tier, best item in any Mario Kart ever.
It's really annoying. It's really, really annoying.
Exactly, and that's the point. So if you get it, you hit everyone. You make everyone spin out. You make everyone small. You make some people stuck off road. You make some fall off. You make everyone go slower and smaller. So I think since it affects everyone, that's why there's a timer. That's why plan their item strategy about when the shop comes. I think it just drives Mario Kart. Oh shoot! Especially in Wii specifically, that I think it's got to go up top.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
What?
Dan Snake disagrees. But
Yeah, I disagree.
yeah, that's why we got 4 people. We got 4 opinions. What do you think, Lucas?
I think it fits at S tier.
All right.
I don't know if I'd say it's like the best item, but I think it fits.
It's definitely, I guess, yeah, it's not the best item in the game, in my opinion, but it's definitely S tier, I guess. I'll agree with that. I'll agree it's S tier.
That's all we got then.
Alrighty, well, we are done, and hopefully for the last time we are done with this tier list. We got 5 in the S tier, we got 4 in the A tier, we got 6 in the B tier, we got 4 in the C tier, 4 in the D tier, 3 in the E tier, and 2 in the F tier. Even more well-balanced than the last time we did it, but there you go, guys. Mario Kart items tier list is done. So until next time, guys, see you guys later. Goodbye.